Now sadly all good things come to an end, and we are actually on our way back to England, but we're doing it slowly, and in a minute I hope to find out the name of this town that we've just stopped in. Stopped here for coffee and what is sometimes called a personal needs break. And I'm using the age-old rule that in front of every church in France there's a coffee shop. Hasn't let me down yet. But what a beautiful little town. And there we are, there's a cafe tabac, that will do. And there's a clue as to what town we're in. Oh, doesn't actually say. But there's the town hall, there's the absolutely essential war memorial. Sadly covered in names. It's actually quite a touching memorial, that, isn't it? A mother and child. Oh. This is actually part of the journey back to England, and it's really too far for a chap of my age and disposition to drive in one day. So the idea is that you pick somewhere that you've never been before and stop there for the night. Now this is the town or city of Alencon, and the fancy building in front of us is going to bear a bit of examination. That's, I guess you'd properly call it a cathedral. But yes, this is Alencon. Now, whatever you say about the French, they certainly know how to eat nice things and to make them look nice in shop windows. But we are coming up to Halloween, and I don't know whether you do or don't celebrate it, but I guess here they do. Yeah, phantom cakes, that's a jolly good idea, isn't it? Yeah. You know, you could get fat looking in these windows, couldn't you? But it saves me that this shop is actually shut at the moment, so there we are. That's quite a building, isn't it? You know, the things we come to expect, gargoyles sticking out. And flying buttresses. Some wonderful tracery for the windows. I sometimes wonder, when the architect says that's what I want, sometimes wonder if the mason ever said, "You've got to be joking." Haven't you always just wanted one of those? Now then, this could become a hobby, couldn't it? Spotting drain pipes. We've discovered one of my subscribers who does stand and look at drain pipes, so this is for you, Plum Bob. Was that a downpipe or what? Every home should have 4 or 5 like that, shouldn't it really? It has started, just a light drizzle, so we're sat in a cafe that has a cover over the tables and chairs, looking at the Palais de Justice, which of course is the courthouse, and not really sure what that building is. It looks like it's a bit of a castle or a bit of a gate to the town or something. It might go and have a look if the rain dries up a bit. Well, that's quite a front door, that, isn't it? I think we all ought to build a front door like that for our houses. I was just looking, and as you sort of look up, you see these wonderful details. Might have zoomed you a bit quick there. Well, if you feel a bit giddy, sort of sit down. But what a wonderful front door. Of course, if your house isn't quite big enough for that other front door, you could have a front door like that, couldn't you? Or like that, or like that. Well, the weather has perked up, so that's a bonus. Although the wind has gone up a little bit. But I was looking at some of these wonderful things, and then we looked at this building, which sort of looks like it might have a few structural problems. Anyone know a carpenter? But spinning round a little bit further, there's a very simple looking church. And should you feel a need, there's a shop there that will supply all of your funeral requirements, flowers and stones and things like that. Hopefully none of you feel a need for that at the moment. Right, this is the window of a chocolate shop. And of course these are all completely edible. Not sure why you want witches and things, but you know, if you do, this is the place to come and get your chocolate witches and pumpkins and haunted houses and postcards with spiders on and yeah, and phantoms and things. Oh, that's much nicer, isn't it? Some seasonal things. And as we all now know, this is how the French celebrate tying the knot. You drive around the town hooting your hooters,